Mike Clevenger is on the mound for game.
The numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s. While he can throw some decent games in there, it's not easy having an pitcher that ERA indicates.
So striding forward now, Mark Payton, and we are. Here it comes. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7.
Look at the standings right here. This team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Stepping in, Jesse Winker. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Ramirez is under it as he puts it away for out number 1. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Votto puts a good swing on it and sends the ball well into right field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Joey Votto, a 2-run shot. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Still only 1 out in the inning. Another one sent foul. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas. No balls and a strike to count. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Moustakas is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate, and you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage.
And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the Anthony DeSclafani is on the mound for the Reds in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Into the box now, Oscar Mercado, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, Devo, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Peyton is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold down if they're going to even try to be successful.
Peyton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Into the box, Jose Ramirez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, Mercado leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 14 on the season, as the Tribe has moved in front here 3-2.
This is exactly what you want your offense to do, to get your fans involved. Bottom of the first inning, let's get it started early with a homer.
Here's Carlos Santana now.
The first baseman,
pulled toward right center field. Number 44 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's 3-2 Cleveland. Nick Castellanos now looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Nick Castellanos.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit to short. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Aristides Aquino goes down for out number 2 in the top half. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They trail 3. Stepping up now, Domingo Santana. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. He's ready. Here's the first offering. To first. Taken in by Votto. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's take a look at infielder Freddie Galvis, a guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card, and he's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
So here's Tyler Naquin. He grounds it sharply to third. Oh, a diving stop. Got him.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Stepping into the box, Roberto Perez. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Just a 4-pitch inning there as the Indians go down quietly, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. So striding in, Tucker Barnhart, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Tucker Barnhart.
First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. Makes the play, one away.
The center fielder, number 34.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Payton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two. Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. Fouled off. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Reyes is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. In is Joey Votto now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count, the pitch.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
And it's fouled away. A pause and the 0-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And that's through into center field, base hit. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Hey, with that base hit right there, D-Bro, that's his third RBI and ties things up.
Yeah, 100%. He's had a great approach all game. Tied the ball game up with his third RBI knock, and he's looking for more.
Eugenio Suarez stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. To the plate now, Mike Moustakas, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Comes set, the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Swing, and Moustakas sends a drive to right. This ball's got some carry. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Well, teams have absolutely been teeing off on him the last couple of games. Here in the early going, you want your pitchers to be consistent, but not consistently bad.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Reyes is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's the Reds 6 and the Indians 3.
We're back now as the Indians get ready to bat in the 3rd, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Lifted in the air to center field. Peyton is right there, 1 down. Coming to the plate now, Oscar Mercado looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Running hard, he's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
And there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 32.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Franmil Reyes. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try.
The runner scores from second.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Hero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Hit out towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So now Carlos Santana lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that start of the 4th upcoming. But first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's been a really complete effort from his hitters today that's resulted in them averaging 2 runs per inning right now. The table setters are doing their job, and the guys behind them have risen to the challenge of getting them home. There are a lot of happy hitters and coaches down here, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Aristides Aquino goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the 4th. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the third homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
So now to the plate, Mark Payton. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. The bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One more for the Reds. Coming to the plate now, Domingo Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In there, 0-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that'll get down for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Castellanos the catch, tagging is the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Oscar Mercado. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
So it's first and third with 2 away. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is forced to settle for 1. So coming to the plate, Jesse Winker. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Naquin is there, and he has it for the first out. So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. In there, no balls and a strike.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
1 out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. 2 gone in the Cincinnati 5th. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
0-2, the count to Suarez.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's off his leg on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now. And looked like he really left himself open after he released, and this ball came back and got him pretty good. And without speculating too much here, it's looking, at this point at least, like he will be able to continue out there. We should hope. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Fielded by Moustakas. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home fifth. Now at the plate, Carlos Santana. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some changes to turn this one around.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Moustakas. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder, and everything went with it.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Number 44.
And now a pitch on the way. Popped him up. And Santana will put the squeeze on this one, and the inning is over. Bottom of the 6th inning now. At the plate, Tyler Naquin. Last time through was a base hit.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Red Skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a 1-run lead. Swing, and he pops him up, and no one will track it down. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. In there, a base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
This is pulled into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Up next for Cleveland,
now at the plate, Oscar Mercado. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. From the stretch, this is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Tribe draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's the Reds 7 and the Indians 6. Hunter Wood is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 44.
Striding in once again, Freddie Galvis. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
1-0.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. One and 2 now. Wood is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw his defense, help him out and make some plays.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
0-1.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Santana will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 30.
Now to the plate, Mark Payton. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. A ball that's carrying. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Reds leave 1. They'll try and hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Now pitching.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Robert Stevenson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Bottom of the inning now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Frenlo Reyes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
This thing's far from
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as that'll pull him into a tie at 7-7.
Third baseman.
In now, Jose Ramirez. Fly ball right down the line and left. And no one will track it down. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. 7 runs, 13 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Another 0-2 coming. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Castellanos has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that?
Now back.
1 out now for the Indians in their 7th. And that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. First pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Castellanos is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out. Digging in once again, Domingo Santana. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Number 44 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But thanks to this solo shot, the Tribe is back to tie things up. Ready now for Cincinnati, Joey Votto. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here. So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there, strike one.
Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. It's gone. They've taken the lead in the 8th. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, Matt, boy, what a different ballpark this place plays in Cleveland. That old Municipal, they called that the mistake by the lake. But Progressive Field, this is a tough ballpark to hit him out of, D-Row.
You know, this is an interesting ballpark, Dan, and that's why what they were able to do today on the offensive side was so...
And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. Gone! Back-to-back homers. Into the box, Aristides Aquino. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Reds 10 and the Indians 7. Nick Senzel will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 9th spot. Pedro Strop is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone! Wow, 9 home runs. D-Row, Dan, when's the last time you wins like this from 2 competing teams?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely...
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the right fielder, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Striding in for the Indians, Cesar Hernandez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit.
Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Remind me to stop making predictions. This thing looked out of hand, but I should have known better to think that this thing wasn't going to get any closer. With these two offenses, it's going to be back and forth till the final out.
Stepping in now, Oscar Mercado. Set with the 0-1. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But, hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Hit in the air out to left field. And he is going to tie this ball game late as this ball is down for extra bases. And a relay home. He's safe at the plate. And we are tied here in the 8th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Matt Bowman is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Throw gets him at first, and that was a magnificent play.
Well, good fundamental baseball might just win him this ballgame. They had the go-ahead run at second base, so this guy knows exactly what he has to do. Just a simple ground ball to the right side gets that guy to third, and now all sorts of ways to take the lead.
And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You just get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Self down enough to come through, and that's exactly what he did.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Now batting, Domingo Santana in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. Now a long throw to third, and he will make it to third by a whisker as he's safe on a very close play.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and to make sure.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful, giving them that 3-run push.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. Ready for another chance? Tucker Barnhart. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Brad Hand takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Skied into very shallow right. Reyes is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see, he's up near the top, currently 6th in the AL in that category. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mark Payton. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 delivery. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Reds down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
13-10, more like a halftime score in a football game. That's the way this one ends. The Tribe get their 20th home win this year. Dominic Leone wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Brad Hand closes the door for the save, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the